So today, first day off from school. Anyhow, I'm gonna hook up this electric on this RV and make sure we don't get a fire. There is a plug, and we'll see what happens. All right, I just plugged it in. It's a two-hand project, so it's got just a pull-out cord like they all do. It's just not retractable or anything, but and let's see. Okay, so that's the control, which doesn't seem to be working. That's the batteries, so that wouldn't. No, it might be. That's a. This is the shower, bathroom. Oh, there's a light. That's probably 12 volt. So, I mean, generally these are. The switch is painted shut. Whoa, hey, that's a little tender. Oh, if anybody could tell me what that is. Yeah, I don't know. So it might be. Let me see. This is a little bit different from our fridge, so oh, there's a something down there. There's an access panel. Oh. Okay. So electric. Of course, there's also, I heard something. I don't remember where the panel is. This is some special stuff. There it is. Everything is on. Kind of interested. All right, I'm gonna shut that back off for now. Because, yeah, I don't trust it. All right, got some Scrabble. I'm kind of curious about the AC. I would be shocked if this works. Oh my gosh, it's come on. It came on. And not cold yet. Haven't heard the compressor come on. This is adjust the front and the rear. And so we got lights here. So it seemed like none of the 12 volt lights are working. I actually started it this morning and I changed one of the spark plug wires. I don't know if you can hear it running, but it starts right up. It is the 360. I did find that out. It's got 100,000. That's not cold. So it probably needs a little charge. It's on cooler, coolest, high, medium. One size fits all here for the speed. That's amazing that it works. So let's see if I can get that to charge. Man, it's like almost cool. And then we got all of these lights, and I'm not doing a very good job of this. And they're all very tender. Oh! So there's got to be a control here. For all the lighting. Now it could be that there's a 12 volt fuse panel that's out, and there is one, obviously, because it's a car and truck. There's all kinds of paperwork in there, which is pretty neat. I've got to find that. This is the spark plug wire I replaced. What do you think? I mean, yeah, it probably was skipping on that. Well, that's pretty neat that the yeah, that the AC works. Thermostat. I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna go in here and get all the get some propane in this and check this. So if I have no power here, so there's obviously no power to this back control. So maybe I should hook up some water and see what happens. That could be interesting. So I did find the water pump. So there is definitely something going on with the 12 volt power, and it could be, and I don't know if anybody knows this. Does it have to do? No, I can't. There's only one battery in this somewhere here. Oh. My rod and my staff so comfortably. So there's a double battery box. Oh, there's a fuse. Oh, okay, well that's not connected. Oh, the fuse is missing. Wow, that could be very well. I'm going to go find a fuse and see what we got. Yeah, so here I am. Do you guys ever like find yourself like, okay, I just had my hands on that. What did I do with it? I had some fuses. And I was going to at least separate automotive from the construction. And I had a package. This is always good, just to have an extra thing of water. Just that's for a sample for my pool that I was gonna go to Las Cruces and bring it for a test. But we've got the pool going. It's good. It's I washed it. So what happens with the pool is you get sediment, and so when you clean it, I mean, it looks pretty good, but it was actually a lot cleaner. When I clean it, you stir it up. So that's a process right there, just to get that. The sediment comes quickly. Like by tonight, there'll be sediment on the floor of that again. So I'm gonna look without recording this, because I know somewhere I had good grief. See, this is automotive-ish type stuff, but, well, see, except for that. That is not automotive, unless you put it in a camper, except it's 110 volt. Yeah, I'll be back. So I did. I started to, obviously this is not automotive, but I started putting connectors and these things here, and I found these, but I think they're these little ones. I don't think they're big enough to... I mean, if I can get it to work in there, for now, I don't know what the biggest amperage one I have is, but this is some of my projects. Paint this, clean this junk up. I got summer coming. I mean, well, I started last day of school is yesterday, so I got this area. I want to clean it out. Get my side-by-sides going in here. Actually, the door frame is here. As you can see, the hangers are there. I just need to put a bottom piece on, put some sheet metal on it, pour a sill along here so it's fairly tight so the rats don't get in. We have pack rats and they get into everything. So the best thing I found for these is, I have to clean this out. It's disgusting, but they jump in there and it drops them in there. And last time I emptied it out, that had 12 rats in it. So it's a constant battle. And of course, this wall here is pretty well not rat proof. I have a bunch of metal roofing that I took off of my house when I did a side over. I'm going to put that on the bottom half, top half. I don't know. I'll put anything right there for now, except the birds will be in here. But that's one of my main projects. I want to put my side-by-side in here so I can put my Corvette in the other garage where my side-by-side is, so I can keep stuff under cover. I don't like having my truck out in the sun all the time. So, oh, that's a big one. Yeah, I should have known this is a 1980. That's really important. I better hang on to that. Not 7.5. I wonder if that'll span that. So 25. There's a 25. Let's span that. Ooh. Huh. So I did find my special clamp. These are specially made for doing this and everything else. By the way, these are old, original vice grips, made in America. They've seen better days. They've got the jaw burn off, me welding, and holding and clamping things. And let's go see if we have electricity. I can't imagine that this is going to do it, but it's pretty cool if it did. Let's go see. Well, I don't see anything on. Well, still not pump. Test doesn't do anything. I don't think that gauge is getting anything going on there. I can't imagine these light bulbs work. There's another switch. The lighting is a little strange here. So, switches in the weirdest places. I suppose got to get a tester. And that switch isn't doing anything. This doesn't. Oh my goodness. Well, anyhow, it was worth a shot. The switch is everywhere. And yet nothing. So, there's something. Definitely. What's that? Elapsed time. Okay. What is that? Oh, generator. Oh, that's for the generator. Oh, this had a generator. Wow. Well, there is some compartments in the side that the sound system's probably amazing. I screwed that one right to the dash. Really needs some cleaning. I'm not sure still if we're gonna fix this thing. I gotta get the. Oh, there's a 110 lamp right there. There's nothing to plug it into. I have to get Gotta get it cleaned. I want to get all the appliances working, or see if they work, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, I don't know if back then they had 110 plugs. I mean, it must have a vacuum cleaner right there that's not 12 volt. That lamp, obviously somebody added that, but that's 110, unless they're using that plug for 12 volt, which should be a little sketchy if you ever plugged it into 110. This cabinet door really would like to fix, because it's, you know, it's that. Doesn't, yeah, that. Yeah, it's all that. Well, oh, there's a 110 right there. So I'm thinking that maybe a microwave was there, which would be way more convenient if it was a plug in there somewhere, because you could just put a plug in there too. This is where the water pump is, so I'm really interested in trying that. I don't know much about technology of the 80s. Boy, there's not many rats, mouse nests, or nothing. So I think I'm going to disconnect that 12 volt. Gosh, I wish something would come to life here. I gotta chase it down. It's probably just unhooked somewhere. It's kind of weird. You step up out of this kitchen, and then that's a giant step. I assume it's headroom for the shower in there, because there's headroom in the rest of it. Well, for me, I'm 5'9", so anyhow, that plugging in the electricity didn't do anything. This may have been the generator area, because that's got, oh, it had maybe some kind of a latch here for that. Wow, there's stuff in there. Let me see if I can do a little exploration here. I have to kind of set you down on the floor ground here. Wow, how about if I turn it around? Would that be a little more interesting? I mean, just a little. This is all thin. Insulated. Camera's probably going to blow over. Then we get a chair that I'm probably not going to sit in. What's up with that? Yeah, I guess that must be a back somehow, but let's just turn around backwards. Back to the hose. That's convenient. Got a mud flap, it looks like. Got some copper if you want to make a still. Kidding. Got, oh, guitar stand. Since I have several of those. Got some boots for anybody who likes them. I'd hang on to them for you. Kicks. They still make those? I think they do. Got a piece of wood glued together. Wow. Cordless drill. Craftsman. Let's throw it on the charger, see if that works. Campers. I don't know how to use that. Got that. Now I have be something, yeah. So the generator was here. That's a positive lead right there. Oh, it's a fuel line. So there's a fuel line. Got some spray paint, some fiberglass resin, some boiled linseed oil, and Prestone. So yeah, that's all insulated. That was where the generator was. My goodness, I wish I could fit mine in there. Oh, that comes on. Huh. Well, I'm not gonna put mine in there because I'm not keeping this thing. Anyhow, she's a little bent out of shape. You know, like some people get when you talk about Jesus, they get bent out of shape. And no need, because really we just talk about Jesus because we want to share with you what a lot of us has just changed our lives. So it's just an opinion. Well, it's not opinion, it's truth, but I'm trying to unplug this. This is what I'm trying to do. One hand thing. Yep. Wow, okay. Well, I got to pull the adapter off. Anyhow, there's no electricity now. Whew. That bending over, you know, to be in school all the time. And there's lights. That's kind of weird. That looks like a switch that turns. Which obviously has been exposed for a while. Well, that's all the exploration. And this thing's... I am going to take that apart. But it does close if you mess with it. So that's where we stand. I'm going to go unhook this 12 volt. I'll take that cordless in, plug it in. Got my super sophisticated clamp. Can't imagine that. Oh, yeah, that came right out. That probably didn't go in there far enough to... Oh, both sides are touching. It's so much smaller. It's a 25. So those both go to the back of the bus. Yeah, that's not. Oh, look at these air horns. I forgot about the air horns, trying to get them things working. See how much of a racket we can make. Try that again. It's not really, this is all pretty crowded. Where would there be an air horn? Cigarette lighter. Oh. Cool. That's that runs the AC. So, like, that's quite shocking. We have a cassette player. You can see with the sun shining there. Okay, where would I put... Oh, that's the lights. It's got a trailer brake. The brake light's on. I put fluid in it. I have pedal. Just, you know, around one wheel's worth. But that would be no on the AC. Okay, well, again, I have to look into that. Air horn. Any horn. Maybe it's unhooked. Switch. What's that? The switch down here. We have a pull chain for. I don't know. I just noticed that. We have the ashtray. It's got stuff in it, and we can't get it out. I know they come out. Oh, wire nuts. And that. Another wire nut. And a key for someone's house. And another wire nut. This looks used. And that's a used wire nut 'cause it's all squashed. And a roofer nail. Make sure to throw that in the driveway. And that, it's got a, yeah, that. And another one. Yeah, it's beautiful. So, I have to investigate what that switch is. That's really mighty strange. This is awesome. I hope that goes to something really cool. You know, I don't know. So that got something to do with the power back here. Because that's not a factory. I mean, good grief, I would hope that's not a factory installation there. But it's really dirty. Sitting here idling, you can hear it because, you know, there's no muffler. It's there, it's just disconnected. Somebody tried to hose clamps and all that junk, and it doesn't work. So I gotta weld that on there. The muffler's not bad. It has one hole in the upper layer, but it can be fixed. So I'll do that. All right. Well, we'll continue to look onto this side. This air horn is, ooh. I would say it's not hooked up. Oh no, that's hooked to the horn. Okay, that's hooked to the horn. So let's see. Oh, it is grounded. I was going to say it's not grounded, but it is. There's a fuse here. Is that any good? It is. Why is it coming? Oh yeah. Well, if I could pull that through. Oh yeah. Okay, the pump works. I can imagine it will not just blow apart. I don't know anything about these things. I'm supposed to just let that go. And is it not going to blow? Do I need to hook up the compressor? I think I need to hook up the air compressor. Alright. Interesting. I don't know how that would blow quickly when you push on the horn button. Let me see. I was wondering if one of the switches under the dash were for this. I shut one of them off. It's not that one. I went with the pull chain on that one. Not the pull chain. Well, you know. Let me put this back together. I'm going to be losing parts. So, I still don't know what the pull chains are for. I'm going to take this off because I don't know anything about that yet. I don't really have time to mess with this today. I'm just goofing around with my day off, my first day of vacation, so I thought I'd go with it. Also, I have to fix these doors. Neither one of them. This one doesn't. Feels. I mean, oh, that's what it was. The inside doesn't work. So it's pulling on something. I mean, there's a pressure on it, but it doesn't open the door from the inside. And this one over here doesn't open at all. So I have to. I mean, she's jammed up. So I'm gonna take that inside the door apart, I assume. Probably take the seat out of the way so I can get to it. This is another compartment. This actually has a jack, a hydraulic jack, and some other junk in there I gotta look at. Pieces of wood, steel, wrench, sockets, odds and ends. Sure, it's nothing like really. Alente 11/16, made in Japan, not China. This was pre-China. If you guys don't know, this is where your water heater is. It's all intact. That's the thing I gotta get the gas hooked up for. This is the back of the fridge. Let me see if I can. So the bees nests and all that need to go. That's another place I could touch or 110 power, because this is gas and 110, like all campers are, I believe. So I don't know. That's about it. I'm just kind of messing around today, just enjoying my day off, making a game plan. I got stuff to do. More videos are going to be about construction and things I do with construction, because in the years past I've done all kinds of really odd, weird things, and people said, oh, you should make a video. So that's what I'm going to do, just to be helpful. Need some help from somebody. Yeah, if somebody needs some help, I need help from somebody, but that's Jesus. He helps me all the time. So anyhow, yeah, I want to get this moved down to the other building so I can get my truck in here. My truck actually won't fit in the other building. It's too long. This well is only 16 feet long. So I think, gosh, it seems shorter than that. I was just thinking a 16-foot 2x4 is longer than that. But anyhow, that's all I got.